Hello, and welcome to this week's intuitive guided message for November 18th to the 24th. This week is all about change. Now, you all know that I do automatic writing before I start, and a little bit about me. I'm a medium, I'm intuitive, I'm a psychic. I am a Reiki Master on people and animals. So I am all about energy and I'm all about healing. So this week's message is all about change. What do you want to change? What do you need to change? Well, let's get this thing started. All right. Of course, I do automatic writing before I come on live or do my videos. There's no editing. You know what? I just off the cuff, and here I am. I'm not going to get all fancy. Once I start doing more collaborations with others and podcasts and blogs and do speaking engagements, then, I might get someone to help me with my videos and do the editing and all the marketing. But right now, this is it. This is me. And the first thing, it's about change as well, but I'm also sensing a lot of depression and anxiety right now. Um, and I think that tends to lean. I mean, we had Remembrance Day a couple weeks ago. And you, even if you haven't lost anyone in the war, it's still, if you've lost someone in your life, that can trigger. You get triggers, right? Christmas is around the corner as well, and I know there's American Thanksgiving as well coming up. So being around family or not having family or a death of a family member or a loved one is usually associated with holidays. So of course you're feeling some depression and anxiety. That we're asking you to look around. Look at your surroundings, and this starts within. Honestly, you can point to anything you want. Oh, he or she made me do that or feel that way, or, I have a crappy job, I have a crappy car, I don't have any money. I mean, this is all, when you're doing stuff like that, you are lowering your vibration, and therefore you get stuck in that negative, and that negative loves to feed off of that. So then you start with the anxiety and then you sink into a depression. And we do have less daylight as well in North America with the time change. So you have to be very, very cautious and conscious of your energy and what you're saying to yourself. And you want to always think that you're abundant and you have the perfect job, you have the perfect life, and there is no such thing as perfect. But for you, it's perfect. And that's all that matters. So there seems to be too much clutter, and it goes up here. I mean, this whole year's theme has been too much overthinking, too much negativity, too much doubt. There's just too much clutter, and I'm seeing a lot of clutter in the home as well. So you can see behind me, I like to keep things minimal as possible. And if you have not used it in 6 months, please give it away, sell it, get rid of it. And don't be bringing things into the home that you don't need. And that, ladies, that goes for you. Clothing, shoes, accessories, beauty products. You need to take inventory and think, do I really need it? What do I need all this stuff for? What holes do I have within myself am I trying to fill? So, and then there's food too. Gosh, you're buying too much. You're eating out too much. You're eating garbage, like processed food, too much sugar, low energy food. That drags you down as well. The junk weighs you down. It's not good for you mentally, physically, and spiritually, or emotionally. So this keeps you at the low vibration, which again, negativity, depression, anxiety, it all feeds off of that. It lowers your serotonin levels if you're not getting enough sleep as well, and you become susceptible to that. So Clean out the junk, replace whole foods. I'm seeing fruits and vegetables and whole grains and beans and legumes, lean proteins or not. If you're vegetarian, it's all good. You eat what makes your body and mind feel right. And there are certain foods that I do not eat. My stomach will tell me, no, I don't like peppers. I love peppers, but my stomach does not like peppers, so I don't eat peppers. I mean, and there's other items like pasta. I do have some intolerances to dairy and gluten, so I have to be very mindful. So I try not to eat stuff like that. It's all about listening to yourself, listening to your body. It's very important. So your focus and your mind will be sharper, your body will feel lighter, your mood will lift. It's crucial in keeping your anxiety and depression in check. I cannot stress this enough. Food is health, health is everything. And I suffer from myself seasonal affective disorder and depression and anxiety in the past. And to me, food is a huge component to keeping my mood and my spirits lifted. Okay, guys? So we drew a couple cards. The first one is connection. You need to connect, and this goes for myself too. I mean, it's so easy to hide out at home behind the computer, just stay in your little bubble and not go out and meet people and connect. And we're asking you to connect with someone special, a loved one, a friend, a neighbor, or even someone you haven't met yet, but you want to meet. And that, Spirit is saying, this is a sign, please take the leap, okay? A loved one is a gift to treasure. So we've got connection. And the other card, and it came in reversed, is all tied up. Now this ties in amazingly with what I was just talking about with food. It's telling you that the ties that are binding you are about to break loose. You are stuck in a situation. It's opening up. Restrictions are clearing out. So you're ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself, people. You have the power and the clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from the authentic and empowered. Now's the time to liberate yourself. Okay, guys? So your affirmation is you release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. Your life is opening up. You're free to choose your reality. All right, so that is your message for the week. Sorry it's a little bit late, but it's here for the week for you. And I want you, please, if you feel drawn to do so, subscribe below. Check me out on social media. All the tags are below for Facebook to Instagram to Twitter, whatever you love to do online. I'm there. And as well, subscribe to my newsletter for exclusive content and contests. And remember, healing begins where the ego ends.